Welcome, Redbeard here, and it is time for my first ever series on this channel. Road to rank 1 corrupted Gauntlet as a hardcore Ironman. The only rule is simple: I cannot use tier 3 armor inside the Gauntlet, from Lumbridge to the walls of Prifdinnas. Let's begin. Welcome to episode 2 of this epic Hardcore Ironman series. If you are new, check out the first episode, link in the description. Now here inside the HCIM hideout are the chests, which gives a ton of jewelry, especially emerald rings and sapphire necklace. And while trying to get the items needed, it took me almost 1 hour and a half, something like that, to get the robes. It wasn't boring except for being thrown out a million times, but gained a chunk of massive thieving XP. Anyway, at first I thought it was an excellent source of money making when selling to a general store, and I desperately need it for magic right now. But with all amulets and rings, they can be enchanted onto teleports. When I found out, it was a pleasant surprise, let me tell you. For quests, it's a blessing. You can access them by completing the Death of the Dargashan quest after the Lost Tribe. But be wary, for lower levels like myself, the boss here, Sigmund, can take some time, just flinch it to 0 like myself. After the quests, I went crazy here. There is a rare chance of getting a diamond necklace or amulet, which would be a substantial upgrade for combat. Still, I need 59 magic to enchant it to power, and also I can get the sapphire amulet for magic. In my opinion, I found that does not matter if it's a bronze key or all the way to silver. When it comes to loot here, the type only matters when it comes to opening a certain chest and their designated rooms. And it was a big jump in cash, considering having barely 5k to 6k, to now making 50k an hour. It's like a snowball. Sell jewelry and buy runes, and on to fire giants. All I need is 55 magic for high alchemy, or maybe 60. Just enough for the diamond enchantment. In this clip, I found the diamond amulet. By the way, some of my reactions are in Maltese, since I am Maltese of course. Anyway, here it is. Hey, ya fl-aħħar. Or amulet Lesta. Yes. I try sometimes to get my reactions in English, but I get lost in the moment. I mean, it's not easy when you're not native speaking. Let me know below if I should remove them or not. And now, the giants. Here is the place to be when training. The big bones they drop will be significant for prayer, even though they hit quite often, because of low defense. The resources they drop are invaluable for me when farming low runes, and rarely drop the cosmics, which allows me to enchant jewelry, basically the teleport connection for low level Ironman. There it is, 31 magic, just enough for Lumbridge teleports. Fire giants here are awesome training, with a chance of a rune scimitar. I'm going to camp these using mind runes, albeit slightly slow, yet it is steady. Jesus, finally. This took longer than expected. I thought they were common, but are not. Hey, cannot complain, it's a major upgrade for magic. I was planning for barrows, where I think even blast would be enough for magic. All I need are the quests and the upgraded stuff. The issue I'm having, well, it's not really an issue, but you think about it and should I get it or not, is the magic cape, which will require me going into the wilderness for longer than I'm comfortable with. I don't know, I think it's not worth the risk. Wait for it, here I get the rune scimitar and the random, which gave a gold ring. What more can you ask for? But seriously, this will speed up combat immensely, and Slayer will be easier with this damage upgrade from mithril to rune, and almost 50 magic. You won't believe this. I was buying runes one by one without buying the packs. Yeah, just found out now. I feel slightly... yeah, you live and you learn, I guess. Anyhow, when it comes to law on blood and nature runes, they can only be bought from a few places. The easiest are the Anil Magic Guild, which requires 66 magic, and the Ape et al. Rune Store. There is the Wilderness Mage Bank, but I won't risk it. I'll just level magic for now. It won't do me any harm. This new cave, well, it's not really new, it's just a few years old. It is free to play after the Corsar's Cove, which has ogres. and their drop table is significant. They drop runes and even rune gear. Their low and cosmic drops are 12 or 15 at a time. For now I am using mind spells, which I'm splashing a lot, but with range it will be faster. Here it comes, 70 cooking, and along the way 67 fishing, which is great. I have enough food for, I don't know, countless hours. This requirement is needed for Song of the Elves and I think Recipe for Disaster. Plus I really like the Barrow's gloves. While doing Dragon Slayer I had my first encounter with almost dying. My internet was unstable for a couple of weeks, so it wasn't server lag, but on my end. Can you imagine it would be so disappointing to die to something like this? I really hope it would not come to that. Hating for the best. This reminds me of Lord of the Rings when they enter into the caves of Moria. Maybe there are some Tolkien fans. It wasn't like this until an update in 2007 or 6, somewhere around there. Anyway, it is a masterpiece. Jump overboard. Nope, he's toast. And we are crashing. Like my internet. These two formidable opponents locked in a fight to the death. The human with that final mortal strike smote Elvard, and the dragon is no more, and parted from its head. I love this poetic stuff. Joking aside, I finally can wear D-hide and rune plates. Maybe I'll save up for it. I think it's 84k from Edgeville, I'm not sure. But it will be worth it, for old time's sake. Now it was time to level some Slayer. It is much easier with these basic teleports, and the first task are reds, which are super fast to kill. My target at the present time are Kurasks, which are in my opinion the best Slayer monster, especially for mid to high level Ironman, in more than one aspect. First, the leaf bladed axe has a boost against them, and their drop table, which drops many alkables, and nature runes are a major requirement just for buying items. I found out there is a new dungeon beneath the Isle of Souls, where a chest can give a dark key which unlocks the dark chest. And this drop table is quite abundant, including normal resources and dragon legs. But the most important are denoted herbs and denoted dragon hide leather, already cured, not normal. Strangely enough, it can only be found by looting this one chest, not the creatures inside. And sometimes when you fail, you'll get teleported outside the dungeon entrance. This was a bad idea. Most giants hit like a truck. I can barely do 15 kills in one trip, until I'm out of food. For farming they are the best for runner seeds. By the way, also if you are a hardcore, there is a multi-combat area in the Varrock sewers. Do not go to the southern area. It is multi-combat and you can get killed. Here I am at Nordar Downge, RD, whatever it is. It's much safer and the bank is closer. See, you can learn something from Romeo. All you need are Kadava berries and Limport roots, and run to the Varrock apothecary, which he will exchange them for anti-poisons. At most giants I failed for now, so back here. Checking out Obor's drop table, the amount of lore runes he would drop at a time would set me up for tens of quests, but he's just too powerful for now. Although I can snare and use blasts on him. But anyway, here I can level comfortably, combat and prayer, and even construction. I found some long bones along the way, which I will exchange them for XP in the Goblin City. They even give some cash also. That should start me up in the construction skill. This was a pleasant surprise. A champion scroll. I'll take it. Now it was time to grind for the requirements needed to complete Recipe for Disaster. It is one of the go-to Ironman route when setting to mid-level. Some may argue it's not, but to be frank, I'm doing things without any guides, on purpose because I'm enjoying this process like playing anew. This quest is one of the stepping stone to the Song of the Elves. 60 attack done. Finally, I can wield the Dragon Scimitar. But there's a new major obstacle, which I thought it was not a big deal, and that is the prayer potions. There are very few quests which give herb or XP below level 38, which is the requirement to make them. So to level it, you need to gather herbs and make the potions yourself, everything yourself, so... And also, the requirements to find them as a drop is very high for now. Maybe I'll risk it at the Chaos Druids below Edgeville. They are the best source for herbs, maybe Slayer. For now I will level the required skills which are needed. And if you watch this far, you are awesome. This is the first series of this channel. Let me know below what you think and what I can improve. comment, like, share and subscribe. Happy escaping, peace!